Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to react to the shocking truth of what landed in Peru. So apparently something is going on in Peru. They're saying I don't know if it's aliens, but something has apparently landed in Peru that it's being kind of like covered up, but we're getting like little snippets of footage here and there. This kind of stuff is right up my street. Because I'm a firm believer that there is alien life in the universe, but whether or not they would come here, I just have no idea. But, so when stuff like this happens, my interest is immediately piqued. My curiosity is really, really intrigued by stuff like this. And apparently this is like some of the clearest footage available online about this entity that they're calling it. So let's get straight to it.
As of right now, more and more information is being released about the mysterious entities that were sighted in Peru. Oddly enough, since the topic has been trending, locals have been posting photographs of the alleged creatures, with some describing them as giving off bright lights, while others have said that they have big heads with large eyes. This photograph was just posted online by a local called Alfredo. He details that he lives in Iquitos and that during the night, something was emitting a bright light in his garden. Thinking that it was someone with a flashlight, he decided to investigate.
Could this be CGI?
As he made his way outside, he could hear movement, and because of this, he was hesitant to approach. However, as he did, he encountered what he described was a humanoid-like figure that was emitting a bright light. It was so bright that it lit up his entire garden, and he even detailed that it hurt his eyes to look directly at it. He grabbed his phone and took several photographs, but due to how bright the light was, this entity only showed up in 2 of them. The whole encounter lasted no more than 20 seconds, and after the photographs were taken, Alfredo said that the light vanished from the being and it left the area. He switched on the light on his phone, but could no longer see the entity. After this, he quickly made his way inside. Interestingly, he said that this isn't the first time that these entities have been witnessed, and detailed that locals have allegedly been encountering them now for several months.
The inner skeptic in me is like, oh, this has to be fake, but what if it isn't?
Black helicopters have also been observed in the area. Those who investigate the unknown have said that black helicopters have been a recurring and perplexing element that often accompanies reports of unidentified objects. These ominous aircraft, painted in dark hues and often lacking visible markings, have sparked intrigue and speculation among enthusiasts.
Has to be military,
the term
no?
black helicopters gained prominence during the 1970s and 1980s. These helicopters are characterized by their dark color, often devoid of standard aviation markings or insignia. Reports frequently describe them as flying low and maneuvering with an air of precision that hints at sophisticated technology. Some speculate that the helicopters are part of government agencies' efforts to monitor activity and investigate sightings. The association with black helicopters could be an attempt to maintain secrecy and avoid detection by civilian observers. As of right now, Peru is still trending on social media, and this is because residents are allegedly encountering 7-foot-tall entities. In a rural area called Alto Nanay, located in the northeastern part of Lima, Peru, residents who've lived in the area for several decades claim to be experiencing constant encounters with 7-foot-tall entities. These mysterious beings are said to have armored bodies and distinct features, such as large heads
But you can't see anything in this.
and yellow eyes. The villagers report that these creatures have been consistently attacking their community during the night since July 11th. The community is currently experiencing a state of fear and unease, primarily caused by a distressing incident involving a woman. According to reports, she was approached from behind and suffered a laceration to her neck after resisting the attacker. This unsettling event has left community members apprehensive, making it difficult for them to find solace and rest peacefully as they constantly feel threatened. Oddly enough,
for me, if those black helicopters, because my suspicion is those are military, why are they in the area? You know, why would they randomly be there on at the same time as these entities? You know, because it kind of gives a bit of authenticity to the entities. It kind of like, because why else would they be there?
Footage was released of the incident, and those who saw it said they could make out a humanoid-like entity, while others noted that the creature appeared to be more bug-like. The Iquitu indigenous people have made accusations regarding advanced beings who they claim are impervious to their traditional hunting tools. These individuals are calling for assistance from the Peruvian military to ensure their safety against these interstellar trespassers. According to their accounts, the mysterious entities wear protective suits and possess an extraordinary ability to float using spherical footwear illuminated by a red light.
What?
According to community leader Jairo Riategui Avila, he described the individuals as beings from another planet. Jairo even attempted to fire at one of them twice, but they remained unharmed and eventually vanished.
Is this real?
This extraordinary occurrence has caused great fear and concern within the community. In order to ensure the safety of their community, the villagers have organized night patrols. The authorities have conducted a visit to the vicinity and explored the outskirts of the village. According to these stories, many of the residents report that these entities have the ability to give off a blinding light.
Do you guys think we've been visited by aliens before? Because, I mean, if there is intelligent life out there, which I think there is, why wouldn't they come? You know, just from a purely observational standpoint. But then again, why would they? You know, because if there's other intelligent life, what makes us so special that they would come here? Oh man, I just don't know. Because the inner skeptic is like, Kabir, this is fake. This is all just CGI. You know, this is all fake, like Photoshop.
One particular evening, an eerie luminescence was observed coming from the fields beyond the village.
Could be real.
The gentle hum of insects was replaced by a silence that seemed to stretch into eternity. It's reported that villagers peered out of their windows, captivated by the unearthly glow that painted the landscape in shades of pale blue. Locals said that some groups went out to the village's outskirts to investigate what was causing this light, and said that a figure emerged from the ethereal light. Standing at the boundary between the known and the unknown was a being unlike anything they had ever seen. According to those who witnessed the entity, its skin was a muted shade of grey, its lithe form almost floating above the ground. Large, almond-shaped eyes of shimmering silver peered curiously at the villagers.
Why are the photos always so blurry, you know? Like, I've noticed in these kind of, like, videos, but then again, the ones up here were pretty clear, like...
reflecting the moonlight in a mesmerizing dance. Fear mixed with awe as the villagers exchanged glances, their hearts pounding in anticipation of the encounter. One local said that the group quickly made their way out of there, and that for several weeks now these entities keep returning, with one of the locals saying that they've reached out to the military and said they want the sightings to end. Among the diverse and captivating array of beings that have allegedly been encountered by humans, the grey entity is perhaps one of the most commonly reported. With their distinctive appearance and a prevalence in lore, these entities have become synonymous with the search for advanced life. Often referred to simply as the Greys, they are allegedly humanoid beings, characterized by their small stature, large heads, prominent black almond-shaped eyes, and lack of discernible noses and mouths. Their skin is typically described as grey or pale, and they are often depicted as having slim bodies with elongated limbs. This archetype of advanced beings first gained prominence in the mid-20th century, although researchers into the unknown have said that cave paintings depict these creatures, causing some to suggest that humans have had encounters with them for thousands of years. Some theories propose that these entities might not be physical beings.
Have you guys heard the theory that humans might be some kind of like test where they combined the DNA from primates, monkeys? Like, so potentially, this is just a theory that I've heard, that aliens visited humans and combined the DNA from monkeys, primates, and Neanderthals, and that is what resulted in humans. I'm not saying there's anything to that. I don't know. It's just a theory that I heard. Like, do you guys give this any... What's your opinion of this?
From distant planets, but instead, interdimensional beings that can traverse different realms of existence. Another hypothesis suggests that they could be time travelers from the future, using advanced technology to interact with earlier eras of human history. As of right now, it's important to note that more evidence is needed to prove their existence.
Yeah,
However,
we do need more
as
evidence.
technology moves forward, perhaps we are closer than what we realize to providing conclusive evidence of the authenticity of these entities. So, what do you make of these mysterious encounters in Peru? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comments section.
I'm so conflicted, honestly. So conflicted. Part of me so desperately wants to believe that these are either aliens or far advanced humans that have traveled back in time. Because, you know, theoretically, if humanity, if we don't destroy ourselves, eventually we're going to reach the point where pretty much anything is possible with technology. So why wouldn't time travel be possible? And if it is possible, why wouldn't they come back and observe how things used to be? So that kind of, you know, if you follow that train of thought, it gives a little bit of, I guess, credence to the theory that they're advanced humans. But at the same time, this could so easily just be someone's, you know, fun little activity that they did on Photoshop. It could be. But then again, the black helicopters, what were they doing in the area? You know, I don't know, man. What do you guys think? I'm going to do a lot more digging into this for sure. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.